Good morning. Good morning. If someone could confirm that they can hear me, I would appreciate it. But on that note, thank you, Lord, for a new day to trade. If I'm wrong, correct me and help us to focus on the right tickers today. This is not financial advice, educational purposes only. So I'm not at my home setting. Appreciate the feedback, guys. Appreciate it. Because I'm not in my home setting, so I don't. I'm gonna be a little slower and clunkier today, but I'll just be sharing my TradeZero, or sorry, my TradingView screen. And let's see, here we go. Get a few more tabs pulled up. So the only thing I traded this morning was a swing on. I took a position right before close at 199. Got out at 167. If you're in the Discord, I shared some info about this one, but it's about to be 7. I'll talk more about it here shortly, but I might listen in on their earnings call because I'm expecting there to be fireworks, and I'll explain why shortly. But as of now, I'm going to be slow to see the comments too, guys. So yeah. So it's 7 o'clock. Let's see if we get any alerts. Feel free to share any if you see any. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm not in my home setting, so I don't have another screen, so it's just my laptop. See VCIG is getting a little pop right here. Not super interested in it though. If it pushes a little bit more, I might be. I'll go ahead and pull it up. VCIG. Yeah, I mean, it's probably going to flush here, but this is still a relatively weak pop. GLTO, we got one. I'll pull it up in a second. I'm grabbing my locates, so I'll pull it up in just a second. Ooh, I think it's the low float though. I'm gonna play this $10 level, but I think it's pretty small just by how it's trading. I haven't looked at it yet. We're still in a slow market, so I can sometimes get in without looking at news first. So I did that. GLTO got me 400 shares at 963. So I'm gonna hold on to these, see what happens while I pull up the news. Man, it's so clunky. Ooh. Oh, it's flushing though. So I'm gonna keep doing some research while it flushes. Oh yeah, let's go. I'm holding. I am holding. Oh, it's acquisition news. So I probably should cover some because this can actually, so dang. I just saw it was acquisition news, but that's all good. I was able to cover a tiny bit, but not at the price I really wanted. And I'm sorry for the noise. That's me covering on these drops. Since it's acquisition news, you got to be a little cautious with this because I haven't read the details of the acquisition. So I do like that it is the time that we're at because these usually flush and we're at the $10, but I've already scaled out of most my position. But if we push back towards 9, I'm gonna add to it. Or if we push back towards 10, I'm gonna add some more to it, but I've already done pretty well with it, to be honest. But I wish you'd push one more time to 10 and fail, but What is the float on this one? Yeah, pretty tiny float and acquisition news. So just be cautious with this one if you're playing it. Oh, it just pushed hard. I'm glad I am only in 200 shares. So if it breaks a new high though, guys, I'm probably gonna get out because this thing could go berserk. So I'm only in 200 shares. Obviously it's went against me some, but I'm still just gonna hold on to it for now. If it breaks over 12, I might cut. Yeah, I might cut here because this is a low float. It could go ham. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get out of this one. Might reevaluate it later. Anything else running right now? Ross is in it. Thanks for the heads up, J Money. Yeah, this is probably a good one to be in. Should get a little bit of flush here. Still just in my 200 shares. Played 500 earlier, caught about $1 on them. I could have caught more on it. I was waiting for it to fall harder because I didn't realize it was merger news. But all good. Pretty good little recovery here. Ooh, and it's breaking a new high. Oh well. So if it holds over this level, this 12, what is it? A new high. So 1285. If it starts getting close to 13, I'm probably just gonna take a loss. Just in case it just keeps running. Because this is far from a A+ setup, but I'm thinking it might be topping out here. Could be completely wrong. So I'm still in it. Man, I hate this clunky whenever I'm away from home. Only having a few screens or one screen. Oh, now it's pushing. Yeah. Be careful with this one, guys. Be very, very careful with this one. So let's see if it holds above the 13 like I was saying. It looks like it's going to. Jeez, it's a beast. Since it's struggling a tiny bit here, I just went ahead and added 100 shares. But again, guys, this one's very, very high risk. Ross is in it. Low float acquisition news. Just I'm only playing with a size that I'm expecting to lose. So if you're playing it, have the same mentality. And I'm not in very much size. I'm only in 300 shares, still decent size. But again, I'm assuming this one's about to rip. I think there will be an opportunity that it does fade once attention gets stolen from it, but there's a lot of things I don't like about this one. So I already trimmed back down to 200 shares. I added the 100 at 13, just seeing if it would fade from there. But it's making new highs, so just in my 200 shares. My average is not very good, 11.13, but again, I'm okay with that. If I start seeing some weakness, some red candles, I might add to it, but as of right now, it's looking pretty strong. Is there anything else moving? So it closed over that level. I'm gonna go ahead and trim probably down 100 shares just to ride out 100. JFBR is pushing a little bit. Oh, this is a sketchy looking chart though, so I'm good. And now that GLTO is over 14, I'm just going to close out of my entire position. So honestly, I don't think I made any money on this one now. The first time I played it, I went a little heavier, so I called. Since I'm only in 100 shares, I'm just going to ride it out unless it breaks 15, and then I'll probably cut. But down to only 100 shares now because this thing is looking mean. Yeah, this one get a nice little flush at some point, but I'm scared of where it might go before it flushes. Yeah, this is probably a better long at this point, guys. I'm completely out. Oh my gosh, this thing is ripping. I think I got out right at the right time. It was already inflicted a lot of pain on me, but this is next level. This could heat up the market, honestly, or pre-market. Yeah, Ross is probably, okay, I'm looking at the comments. Yeah, Ross is probably banking on this one now, for sure. if he's still in it. Let's go. Yeah, no, in his defense, this was a very good one to enter. Low float acquisition news or whatever the news was, private placement something. Completes acquisition. Yeah, yeah. But I'm looking to see if there's any other plays. There's nothing else I really like. $20 was the short, I guess. I'm thankful I called that initial flush because this thing ran hard against me. Not as much as I should have called, but I don't think I'm net positive with it anymore though. But I'm not in it at all right now. But if it gets back to 20, I might try. And then if it holds over 20, I'm gonna leave this one alone. So I have an order at 1989 on it. But don't know if it's gonna get there. Playing with fire a little bit with this one. Just want to be very clear. Low float, decent news. I might add here at 18 if it continues to struggle right here. So I got me just a very small amount here at 18. Assuming I'm going to lose it. I'm going to cut if it gets over 200. Or 200, Jesus Christ. The 20. Hope it doesn't get a 200. Pull up the comments, see what y'all are saying. Oh, I'm getting out. I'm getting out. I'm getting out. This thing is a beast. I'm definitely red on this one now, but all good. I'm wondering if I want to go long on this thing at this point or if I'm too late. What's the daily look like? I wonder if it's going to try to get all the way up here. All right, took a little long position on it. 22.45. Come on, push, push. There we go. Up about 400 on it now. Up about 600. I shouldn't be paying attention to the P&L, but I do when I go long because I'm so uncomfortable in it. So I'm going to quit looking at the numbers and just ride with it. There we go. So I'm just going to look at TradingView and not the P&L. I'm only in 300 shares. So I'm trimming 100 here at 25. And then I'm going to write out the other 200. Yeah, this thing chopped me up though. Dang. I'm ready to play something else though. Ross is back in it. Well, 7:30 is 7 minutes away, so I'm curious if we'll get a money rotation effect with this one. Still not really seeing much. I'm looking, I'm scanning, but not really seeing much. Seeing a red candle now, so let's see what happens to it. This thing is a beast. Starting to look a little heavy though. I'm not brave enough to get a short in it yet. Maybe a little bit closer to 730, but it's breaking a new low of this move. So let's see what happens. Okay, it might flush now. I dip bought a little bit. I don't know if that was the right move, but let's see. I don't think so. me see what y'all are saying. Not much. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna focus on this one. I'm looking out for the 7:30 news though. Zero. See if it steals attention away. It doesn't hardly have any volume, so I'm not really interested in this one right now. If it pushes a little bit more, maybe. No. Oh, I'm back. Back green on this one with the dip buys. I'm gonna try to hold them, see what happens. See if it pushes or if it fails to hold here. Is anything else moving? Because if something else is moving, I'm gonna be paranoid. It's gonna steal attention away. Dang, it already fell back below 20. Yeah, I didn't play this one good at all. But still holding my 500 shares, so we'll see what happens with it. But if it drops below 19, I think I'm just going to stop out. Yeah, Vero just, I'm not that interested in it. Just a weak pop. Oh, now is it pushing? Okay, now it's looking a little bit more interesting. Oh, we got a 200 here at 270. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna grab some locates on it. So I'm in it. Keeping my eye on this one too, because I'm still in GLTO, so I'm gonna pull them both up. Like breaking my brain being in a long and a short at the same time. So, but I'm about to get out of GLTO though. If it drops much lower, I'll be out of it. Dang, it's pushing. So where's it want to go? We might be heading into a hot market. Ooh, back in the money on Vero. I like to see it flush a little harder though. There we go. Need to make up some money from GLTO. Oh yeah, I should have been taking. Yeah, I got distracted by these other plays. I'm still in VRDO. I gotta hold. I gotta make up some money from these other trash plays I took. So I'm up about 400 on it now, but I would like to see a little cleaner drop. Gosh, it's hard to trade on one screen like this. Oh, good. Come on, GLTO. I've been adding all these dips, guys, like a lunatic. So now I'm up on GLTO, but still a little nervous about this 20 level. Let's see what happens. Vero. I'm red both these plays now. But if Vero gets back to 339, I have an order waiting for it because I'm not very impressed with the PR. These usually fade. They get a nice little pump, but these usually fade. Like Patton or 501k news or whatever like that. So anything can happen. So, but I'm gonna trim some of my. Well, I might be too late now. I'm gonna trim some of my GLTO. I'm still red on it where I'm trimming, but I want to get my size down. I'm too heavy on this long. And it's just not making the move up like I wanted to. So Vera pushing. Crazy morning. feel discombobulated this morning. I'm gonna go ahead and probably just get out of GLTO. I'm not yet, but I want to see if it bounces off VWAP. So back in the money. I'm in pretty heavy with Vero. I'm in 4,000 shares, just FYI. I'm trying to, shouldn't say revenge trading, but I lost a decent amount with GLTO. So I would love to see, here we go, a VERO just nasty flush to redeem me. Like if GLTO was to make just a crazy push up right here, I might get my wish, but okay, now I'm up about $1,000 on it. I want to see if it just flushes completely though. I'm gonna trim here though. So I'm only in 2,000 shares now. I'm just not confident it's going to give us that nasty flush. Maybe it does. It does. I'll write out these couple thousand. But what I'd really like to happen in a perfect world, Vero flushes back to 220. Attention, all the attention goes back to GLTO. And if y'all are talking to me, I don't see it. So just FYI, I'm not ignoring y'all. But in the group, we need to talk about GLTO some. We probably should have just straight up avoided it, but low float. Decent news. Probably would have been better to avoid this one. I'm not confident GLTO is going to be able to break back above 20, to be honest. I wonder if I should sell here and flip to short. Oh, V, yes, go. Let's go, V. I needed that. Woo. Jeez, I needed that flush from Vero. So I'm short in GLTO now. It's just looking weak to me. If it holds, I'm going to be very tight with my stop loss, though. So if it holds over 2 or 20, I've called that level 200 and I've called it 220. If it holds over 20, I'm going to cut. So I'm in a decent size. But like I said, I feel comfortable doing that with a relatively tight stop. So but I'm not, this is not a high confidence play. Just want to be very clear. I just think it should have already broken back above 20 if it's going to do it. There we go. Okay. I'm up $1,000 in GLTO already too. So, oh, Vero, let's go, baby. Let's go. Okay, I'll trim my last. I made about $2,000 on this one. So, I needed that. I'm going to trim. I'm out of it now. I might miss the rest of the move, but I'm pretty content. I don't know what to think about GLTO, to be honest. But I'm still in my short. If we break 18 right here, that'd be nice. Oh, it's bouncing, dang. Because you can see it keeps getting to 18 even and it hasn't flushed yet. Still think it will, but that'd be a nice confirmation that this short, to hold on to the short. Dang, I should have held on to VRO. That's why you don't play the P&L. I peeked at it and I did the math and I was up 2K on it in total, so I closed it. But come on, break 18, break 18, break 18, break 18. There we go. I'd be lying to say I didn't add some right there to assist with that. I didn't break it, but I wanted to at least help. Do my part. Thank you, Lord, for this flush. I needed it. So I'm already out just in case it bounces again. Or I'm sorry, I trimmed out of. So I'm a little confused now. I'm still in 200. So, but I trimmed a decent amount there. Well, let me see. I can tell you that. So I trimmed 300. Yeah. So I was in 500. So I trimmed 200 there, or 300. So I'm still in 200 just in case we get even nastier flush. So I'm just going to ride out these, see what happens. Good bounce here. I am happy I survived this morning though, because I was down pretty bad when this thing ripped off right there. Well, pretty bad's a broad term, but it got me, yeah. But the VERO flush definitely helped. Yeah, I don't know about GLTO. I'm not confident it's going to bounce here, to be honest. It just looks weak. Tempted to add my position back to it, but I'm not. I'm gonna wait. I don't play red candles well, so I would love for it to see it bounce back to 20 and fell, because I still have some orders waiting right here at like 1995. Yeah, feeling a lot better. Let's see what y'all are saying. Yeah, I got distracted by by this stupid play, so I didn't even play IFRX. So what's it at right now? IFRX. Yeah, this is kind of what I was expecting. Well, let me get. Oh my gosh, this is even better than what I was expecting. So I don't know what happened, but they released a PR late Friday that said they're going to release the results on Monday. They're obviously doing this to get attention, which usually, and they have like 250 shelf, 100 million at the money. So they're obviously trying to bring attention to it. So, but usually what will happen is sometimes the clinical data is right or good, but then when they have that much offering on the books, they'll a lot of times like right after they announce that, they'll drop that they're, oh, also we're diluting on y'all. So I swung it over the weekend. I don't swing very often, but I got out of it here in the 160s. But I got to get back to GLTO. It just hit 20. So see if we get this fell here. I added 500 shares right there. So got to keep an eye on it. But yeah, long story short, I expected a similar move. I thought it'd be a strong green, then red. But we got deep red, then green. So I would have to look and see what happened with it. Okay, we're about to hold. If we hold over 20, I got to cut quick. I got my finger on the trigger. But I'm adding. I added 200 more shares. I don't believe you, GLTO. I could be wrong here, but I added a few more. I don't think you got it in you, GLTO. And 8 o'clock's right around the corner. And I'm kind of joking when I say GLTO. I don't know if you got it in you because it could easily push up here, but hopefully we'll get some decent 8 o'clock news now that I'm back in it pretty heavy. And the reason I wouldn't, and let me go back to one screen. Now we're flushing again on I'm sorry guys. I wanted to, like I told the Discord, I might listen in on the earnings call, but I wasn't expecting us to have a rowdy morning this morning. The last week was slow, but that would have been an interesting, fun play. But yeah, I'm focused on this one, guys. I understand if y'all aren't, totally get it. But I'm trading for my P&L. I just let y'all see what I'm doing. I just think GLTO has a chance. Like, there's a lot of things I don't like about it, of course, and I'm still not even sure I'm net positive on it. But if attention gets stolen away from it, I'm seeing weakness here. Like, my definition of weakness might be different than some people's weakness, but it is still above VWAP. I get that, but a lot of times, like if this is going to be the runner of the morning, it'll just keep breaking new highs, and it's just hesitated around this level a lot. So could it break a new high? Absolutely. Could it hold over 20? Absolutely. But with 8 o'clock only 8 minutes away, I'm going to just see if it flushes. Because if it does flush, it has a long way to fall. Because this is when low floats become beneficial for shorts. Front side, it's not good. It just ripped probably a bunch of us. But the backside, when people are trying to get out of it, that's when the low float really comes in handy. So, but again, here we're flirting with 20 right now. So let's see what happens. But I'm going to focus on this one unless I see something at 8 o'clock. Really still attention. I had a feeling it would be wild. That's why I said before that I was going to listen to the earnings call, and I got all distracted by this. Yeah, there's a lot of money making opportunities on this one, it looks like. But yeah, every time I go to talk about it, GLTO pushes up. But yeah, so a lot of times if they release like the day before that they're going to release like data, that doesn't mean it's going to be good. I've seen it release data and it's been terrible. But they know that it'll cause a pump like this, and just think they don't have a little bit of dilution on the books. They have hundreds and hundreds of millions. So this had a lot of volume. I assume something to do with offering was this candle, or they failed the, was it phase 2? But for whatever reason, it recovered. So I'll look at this backstory. I'll do a little study on it in the Discord later, but I'm going to focus on GLTO right now. It owes me money. So I'm already up 800 bucks on it right here, and I'm gonna feel stupid if it bounces above 20 and I cut for a loss. But I just think there's a chance it could fade. I went ahead and trimmed 200 here because I was in 600 shares. So trim 200 here. I'm only in 400 shares now. See if we get that flush. I am being a little bit aggressive with this one, guys, I will admit. But if I get it right, the way I look at it is if I stop out, yeah, I might lose. I got a good feel at 1995. So maybe 100, 200 bucks. But if I catch this flush, I could make a few bands on it. So it's just a good risk versus reward for me right now. It might look like I'm being risky, which that's debatable, but I just think it's looking a little weak, and 8 o'clock's right around the corner. If I'm wrong, I just lose a couple hundred on it. If I'm right, I might catch a beauty of a flush. But I'm only in 400 now. I'm missing all y'all's comments, guys. I already apologize. I'm staying close to GLTO because of my size. Three minutes till 8 o'clock news comes out. I'm hoping we get something nasty, some good news. Pull away from GLTO. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Two minutes. Anybody know what's happening in that earnings call? Yeah, I'm looking at comments now. Will VWAP hold? That's the question. That's the question. I don't know. But I like that 8 o'clock is 1 minute away, and there's potential that attention will get stolen from it. So 1 minute away. Let's see. Oh, these are the previous plays. Don't get faked out. So I got my top gainers pulled up. Let's see if we see anything. Let me know if y'all see anything. I'm looking at the comments right now. LOOP. Is that a new one? Oh no, I'm not seeing it. But yeah, LOOP is a new one. Let's see what this one's about. LOOP. A beat you trade idea. Pay good money to be. Oh, we're at some resistance right here. Oh, I don't know what's going on with this one, but it's up a lot. So I'm grabbing some locates. Dang, I might have missed some of the move though. Oh, it's still up here at 3. What does this thing do? What's the story with this one? So I'm in 289. Oh my gosh, I entered 1,000 shares. I'm already up 400 on it. Oh, do I hold? Let me see what the news is. Oh, I got to cover some here. All right, I'm completely out. 227. Played it from 1,000 shares, 289, 1,000 shares to 227. So I don't even know what the news is on it, but I'll look in just a second. But that's why I sometimes jump in before knowing all the news. When it works, it's a beauty, but just want to be clear, in hot markets, you can't do that. And we're getting some pretty nasty pushes today. Executes a multi-year offtake agreement with Nike. What does the deal include? I don't know. That looks weak to me. That looks weak. But I'm out of it. I probably should have held it because this one's probably going to flush back to nothing. That news is weak. Yeah, now we're at $2 even. That's all right. I did decent on it, but I should have held a little longer. Back to GLTO. I wanted some good news to steal attention away from this thing. GLTO, but it's hanging in there. It's a fighter. COGT, what is this? I'm not messing with that. Looking at the daily. Ooh, that was scary. Or the 5 minute. You want to look at something odd, pull up COGT. I don't know if it's a buyout or something. Come on, if we break 7, oh, here we go. We broke 17, guys. Woo-hoo, boy. Usually don't get this excited, but a little bit of redemption with this one. Yes, you're not supposed to be emotional trading. I get all that, but I don't care. I'm happy about this one. I do a lot of things you're not supposed to, so. Still holding GLTO. We're at 1640. Oh my gosh. Let's go. But this is a good example of when the market, I don't know why I'm still looking at PERO. Are we getting another one? MOVE up 154 on only 25. What is this? I'm not getting, okay, this move's even a little extreme for me. So, y'all know I'll jump blindly in some things, but this looks crazy, whatever this is. Dang, I probably should have. It's flushing. Dang, this is the one I should have got in. I saw it at 13. Now it's at 8. The market's not slow today. We have some opportunities. Is this the right one? Yeah, I missed this one. It scared me too much. But look at this move. Whew. Jeez. It doesn't show it on here, but on TradeZero, it got up to 13. But it just like gapped up like that on 20,000 shares. So I was like, nah, I'm good. Dang, GLTO just died. IMTE. Is this an old one? Yeah, that's an old one. But yeah, obviously it stinks missing that move, but I'm never going to jump in something that's up 150% and only has 20,000 shares traded on it. Because if it can make a 150% move with 20,000 shares, then I like volatility. Don't get me wrong, but that's too volatile. Get wrecked. If GLTO recovers, I'm going to be upset. I've been trimming a little. I'm not in my full. I'm only in 200 shares now, but I would really like to hold these last 200 for just nasty flush. What's move doing? Now move is back up here. Let me do some research on this one. I'm grabbing me a couple hundred shares. I'm not entering it yet, but I am grabbing a couple hundred just in case they're hard to get later. And I want to get into it. Man, what is this one doing? All right, I entered at 11. Very small, very, very, very small. And I recommend none of y'all to do that. Oh, it's flushing though. What this volatility? I'm out now. I'm out at 870. Well, I hit 878, but I got filled at 901. So, oh, and now it's at $8. Oh my gosh, the volatility is insane today. But just be aware, guys. You can make money today, but you can lose money too. I cannot believe I fully recovered from that GLTO originally. Because it got me pretty good, guys. I was keeping cool about it, but when it pushed past 20, I was in decent size, but yeah, it was a little bit more exciting today, I can tell you that much. And I'm not at my home, so I'm doing this all from this one screen on laptop, so it's a little difficult, to be honest. And if GLTO finally fades, that'll be the icing on the cake. But again, guys, I haven't really looked through the comments much, but there's a lot of reasons to avoid GLTO. It might be a learning experience for us. So very small float and acquisition news. That's a deadly combo. I'm adding. I added some at 1805. I just don't believe it's going to hold above you up. I could be wrong, but I want to see if it can bust through the 9. Dang, move is down to $6 now. Oh, I got in at 11. But I only entered 200 shares. I'm not going to pretend like I entered heavy. Only 200 shares because this thing was a little scary, but that would have been a nice move to catch. I tend to want to hold the wrong ones, and GLTO watch it be the wrong one. I don't try to lie to y'all and act like I have that down. With part of my strategy, I'm still trying to dial in. The ones I close usually flush, and then the ones I hold, they put up a fight before they flush, if they do flush. So I haven't really mastered that. I mean, there's a lot of things I haven't mastered, but that is one of the big ones. Bro, trade ideas is glitch, and I see why, because even TradeZero is just like the prices are all over the place. I don't know what's going on right now on NASDAQ or whatever. I know this happens usually around 8, but it seems excessive today. As you can see, it's throwing trade ideas off too. All right, let me see what the comments are saying. I just got to keep an eye on GLTO because I added some more to it. Oh, let's see. I'm starting from the bottom. Move got cooked, yeah, for sure. Where do you that about Ross? 500K float on move. Ooh, well, that's crazy. 68K float. Well, that thing can fly. Move no shortable shares. Yeah, it's really hard for me to do my due diligence quick on this laptop, so I got into a few that were probably a little too short or too small a float. Moon is on GLT, of course he is. It's all good. I didn't know that though, but thanks for it. I appreciate y'all letting me know these things. Ross and that's a daily combo. Ross and Moon Markets on GLTO, and it's 1 million float. I'm surprised it didn't run harder, honestly. So I know this has kind of been, you're probably tired of seeing GLTO if you're still looking at my screen, but I'm in a pretty, oh my gosh. See, this is everybody talks like they're scared of the low float, and you should be scared of low floats. Very scared of low floats. I want to emphasize that. But backside low float can pay you pretty good. So again, the key is backside though. Because just like it moves up quick, they fade quick too. I'm actually pretty impressed with GLTO. It's holding. So my thesis is changing on it a little bit. I'm wondering if I should just get out here and just be happy that I'm up on it. And then if it pushes back to 20, get me another position. But I'm just going to not be happy if it flushes without me. But it's held up since 7 o'clock, so that's a long time. So it might this might be the one that takes off today. Yeah. I'm out of it, fully out of it. Sad about it, but all good. But I still have my couple hundred shares at 19.95. I'm still gonna make it prove that it can break 20. Man, I'm fighting all the pumpers today with this one. IRWD, I don't know what this one is, but it's looking a little weird. IRWD. I don't like this slow grind out. Maybe if it gets to $3, but I don't like where it's at right now. See if I get my fill. GLTO. But again, it's only 200 shares this time. I think I'm net positive on it now. Well, I'm very confident I am, but so I'm trying not to get too greedy. But it did rock me there for a second. The reason why I keep saying that is just because, like, I know deep down that's why I'm wanting to redeem myself with it. I'm trying to convince myself you don't have to do that, bro, because I already just play smart. That's what I'm keep telling myself, and I feel like an entry at 20 is smart. That's why I went ahead and got out at 868 or whatever, 1868. Play your little $20 level, and if it breaks and holds, just get out. I still think there's a chance this one, flushes, but it hasn't played out how I wanted it to. And it's probably because there's pumpers on it. Ross played it. And he's not a pumper. I'm talking about Moon Market and his group's pumpers. Nice job. Yeah. There's probably a key to that. Maybe I should listen to Ross and just like not just have him in some headphones to make sure I'm not. Because he does. We can debate this all you want, but Ross has a big following. So when he enters stocks, other people enter stocks. I can promise you. And we're playing very small float tickers. So it doesn't, this one GLTO is 1 million shares. Like, that's not very many. If a lot of people buy them at the same time, it's going to move. That's not trying to take away from him. He's a good trader, but you can't deny the obvious. When a lot of people jump into these tickers, they move. So it'd be nice to know to avoid the ones he's in for sure. SOC, I don't know what the story is with this one, but it's pushing a little bit. Ooh, pushing hard. Let me see what this one's about. I'll pull it up for y'all and I'm gonna grab some locates. Dang, it's already flushing. Where did it go to? What happened to GLTO? Dang, my order was $19.95. Please don't tell me I'm not gonna get filled. Got up to $19.80. But be careful what you wish. Oh, here it is. So like I say, be careful what you wish for. It might take off though. So if it gets over 21, I'm just cutting quick. Okay, I'm cutting. Cutting. I am out of it. Probably just going to leave this one alone the rest of the day. Honestly, if it holds 20, I'm gonna be tempted to go long on this thing again. Added over trade this one. I added another short now at 20 since it's looking weak. So I'm back in it on the short side. And again, I'm just gonna cut if it goes over 21. Just keeping my wrist tight with that's the key with these guys. It's like you play them. And again, not financial advice, but it's with everything. With if you're playing something a little more high risk. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I'm gonna just see what this one does now. That was a weak breakout or whatever you want to call it, or attempt to break out. So I'm back in at 20.49 is my average, but like I said, if it holds over 21 again, I'm just gonna cut. Got to keep my wrist tight with these, but there might be a good reward at some point. So, and I just don't see anything else I really want to play. SOC is not really that interesting to me. Gosh, I think flush though. Hope y'all caught it. Yeah. Again, guys, sorry I'm hyper focused on GLTO, but I'm liking these. Some of these moves are a little predictable, so it's taking advantage of it. So I entered 300. So I trimmed a little at 1893, I think was what it was. So I'm just holding 200 now. Made $100 on it. Lost a couple $100 on that move past 21 though. But honestly, I think I'm done with this ticker. I've redeemed myself. I feel like I'm being a little greedy now. I do think there's a very good chance. And again, it's not really greedy. I just think it is going to flush at some point. But the longer it's staying above, and y'all know what I say about 830. If it starts holding gains after 830, and even our end of month call, I shared with y'all my results. So when I take entries after 830 and 9, my win rate, well, I was actually negative. I had a very good month last month, but not from 8:30 and 9 o'clock plays. I was negative on those. Again, I don't try to hide that. I was honest with y'all about it, but I think as I mature as a trader, I need to learn just not to force certain things. So it's getting close to 8:30. I need to be cautious or not even enter any more plays. The only thing is Ross often chases, which is the highest volume candle of the day. It would make way more of a difference if he was trying to buy low. Yeah, but that's what kind of makes them run, though. Whenever you buy at the top, a big position, and if other people follow, like that's the scary part as a short, you know what I mean? Because it's already going against you, and then you get a big order at the top. So, yeah, he plays the breakout for sure. And y'all know more about his style than me, but I've heard y'all say that so many times. But as a short seller, that's a little scary. Because if he's buying the breakout and adding volume at the top, that's a little nerve wracking if you're in it. 303 golfer. Everybody on this channel has watched him for years. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Let's start. Like I don't ever try to take away from his trading style, but if you deny that having, a bunch of people chase behind you doesn't help, you're a little delusional. But yeah, no, he's a great trader. All right, guys, crazy morning. I'm green, but I don't feel like I deserve it. Well, I feel like I deserve it, but I know some of y'all probably got rocked on GLTO. Hopefully not. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't say I feel like I deserve it. I'm just more annoyed that I took that initial loss on it. I probably should have cut a little sooner. But luckily, a few other plays bailed me out. The money has not rotated away from this one, so yeah, I'm just probably going to avoid it. The long is honestly looking more enticing on it if volume comes in on it, because it doesn't seem like it wants to fade right now. SOC, I looked at the news, I saw it was a private placement, and it's not up that much, so I'm just going to avoid this one. I'm more just intrigued with GLTO right now. It's just like, what happens to this one? Because I could see both scenarios happening with it. And when it feels like I'm gambling like that, that's kind of why I'm sitting on my hands now, because I really don't know. I really don't know. I wouldn't be surprised either way, but I'm leaning more towards, since nothing else is really pushing up right now, that this might be the runner. But 8:30, there might be a runner that comes out. 9 o'clock, a runner might comes out. That's probably what I'm going to play, is wait and see what happens at 8:30. I might not even play the 8:30 play, but if I see something's getting a ton of volume, a ton of attention, I might enter my final trade on GLTO to see if we get a flush. But I don't think I'll be playing the 8:30 pop, because, again, I went over the numbers on the, I was almost up 10K at 7 o'clock. Like, I can't remember, 6, 7K at 7:30, 5K at 8 o'clock, which isn't that impressive numbers. I actually made most of my money intraday last month, surprisingly. But 8:30 and 9 o'clock, I was negative like 2,000, 3,000, something like that. So that's why I say it every live stream, because the data keeps, every month it says this. So, and I think it's because I'm a front side trader. It's hard to do that when things keep pushing. It works when things flush. I get really good entries and catch big moves. But if the market's hot, or if it keeps pushing, the front side gets a little dangerous. So GLTO is hanging around 20 right now, and it's about to be 8 o'clock, or sorry, 8:30. Yeah, I'm in a different time zone right now, traveling, making this even harder. I'm not at my home setup. Oh, there it goes. Let's see what happens now that it's about to be 8:30. Oh, here it goes. It's pushing. I'm glad I didn't enter this thing. Tempted to add a short here since it's 8:30. Okay, I'm adding one here. It could be reckless. Call me reckless. Whatever. I want to see if it breaks over 23. I'm just going to get out. Let's see if something else feels attention from it. So I'm up a little in it, but I want to see if it falls a little harder. Y'all see anything else moving? Ross just added crap. But again, I'm comfortable. I have my risk level, so I know where I'm going to cut. So I'm not like nervous in this position because I know if it gets over 23, I'm just going to cut. I have order. So just so you know what's on my screen right now is 2389, 500 shares. All I have to hit is cover, and then it covers at 2389. I'll get filled before then, but since it's a low float, I gave myself a lot of range just in case it pushes. I can get out quickly. So, but I'm pretty. I'm up 500, over 500 bucks on it now, so I'm happy with it. But just so y'all know, it's not like if you play plays like this, you have to have your finger on the trigger ready to. Since I trade mobile, it's a little inconvenient. So, but just wanted to kind of elaborate on that. Like with these low floats, you just got to have an area that you know you're going to get out at. Because that $200, $300 loss can turn to $1,300, $2,000 quick with these. So I'm back to about break even. But after this play, I probably am going to avoid it for good, though. Yeah. Okay. It's flirting with 23. Is it going to get above 23? Oh my goodness, this is a wild play, guys. But I'll be back in my home setup tomorrow, so I'll be able to see the comments better and have multiple things pulled up. I'm gonna go ahead and trim a few right here. I'm only gonna make a couple hundred on this, but trimming a couple, so I'm only, oh yeah, now I'm trimming more. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Let's go. Oh man, nice play, bro. Let's go. I don't like to use the word revenge, but I definitely got my revenge on this one. I don't like using revenge because it's associated with revenge trading, but y'all saw I was strategic with it. I'm not just, because there's been times I have revenge traded. There's no doubt about that, where I'm just pissed and I'm entering too big a size at levels I have no business doing it at. But tried to be strategic with this one. Still dangerous, though. Very dangerous play. But I like the range. I like the volume. I like the big moves because you can make money on plays like this. This reminds me of my 2024 self. I used to love plays like these. Trade a little bit more different this year. He's up 50K today. Nice job, Ross. Would you consider this a A setup, A plus setup? What are you talking about, Alex? GLTO? No. If you're talking about GTL, there ain't nothing about this one A setup. No. And it will, no matter what it does, it won't be an A+ setup. And can anybody guess why? Oh my gosh, this thing is flushing. Let's go. I'm still in only 200, but I'll take it. Yeah, no matter what GLTO does, I won't make it a game. I'll just tell y'all, it's a 1 million float. Like, no matter what happens with it, this thing is always going to be somewhat dangerous. So I wouldn't consider it an A+ setup. And it has good news. Or relatively good news. It's not trash news. I haven't dug into it in great detail by any means, but so like a A+ setup is trash news, decent float, retest right here, like retest high, or maybe coming on like a 200. But because the float's so tiny, this is not for the faint of heart. Yeah. And I'm trimming my last shares here right before it gets to the 9. And I'm out. So I don't plan on trading this one anymore. Could that change? Yeah. But right now, I'm out of it. Dang, y'all keep saying this about Ross. Like, I almost want to go long on it. Is he going to pump this thing? Because I do like that it recovered. Oh, it's a tough one. I already hit my long quota for the day. But the fact that it's still hanging on, like, there's a chance this could run, though. I mean, I would love to be a part of that, but that's not where my edge is. So I'm probably just going to avoid it. Ooh, nasty flush. Did he close his position? Wish I'd have held through all that, but where's added a long position 1851. If it breaks under 18, I'm cutting it. I'm getting out 1890. I'm just not good at holding longs, guys. I was only maybe made $100 on it. It was only in 200 shares. I have anxiety when I'm in long positions. But let's see what y'all are saying. Move. Y'all are screaming move. I'm scared to let me pull it up, man. Remember, this one has a very tiny float though, so I don't know if I want to short on it. Oh, nice little retest though, but yeah, it's got a baby float though. I would have taken the risk at 12, but I don't know if it's worth it here. I'll take a little position. Oh, and I'm glad I did. Okay, I'm already in the money, so, but I'm in very small, guys, very, very small. Now I'm at break even, so I got a couple hundred shares. We'll see what it does. That was a crazy push back to 12, though. That makes me nervous. We'll see. I'm out. Man, y'all screaming that at the... I took a loss on this thing. I'm gonna blame it on y'all. Oh, this thing is... if y'all are in it, get out of it. Not financial advice, but be careful with this, guys. Couldn't hold it, though. Y'all know I like to wait for 5-minute candles to close, but when the float's this tiny, it's kind of 5 minutes is a long time. So yeah, I'm just not gonna play it, guys. My rule, I'm pretty loose with some of my float rules, but I'm gonna try to, since this one's under 1 million, I'm just gonna avoid it. It's just too high risk. I was able to recover this morning, and I don't wanna risk it on this one. Could it flush back to 6? Absolutely. And it looks like it's getting ready to tank here, but it's just not worth it to me. J Money, Alex, I just saw your comment. Yeah, we got an exciting market, all right. That's for sure. Somehow I'm still in 20 shares of move. I just looked. Why am I in 20 shares? Maybe one of my cover orders didn't get fully filled. That's weird. Of course, now it's going against me. It was only 20 shares, but still, that's not sure what happened there. Why won't it let me get out of it? Oh, there was an open order. So yeah, one of my field orders didn't get fully out. Got it. EPCB. It's already flush. Dang, I saw GLTO too. Did it finally flush? That's all right. TradeZero is glitching a little. Y'all know I'm a TradeZero fan, but it will not let me cancel that one order where I still have 20 in it. And then when I go to close out in this new position, oh, it worked. Never mind. Okay. Take it back. TradeZero is still great. I think that was user error. Oh, yeah, J-May, I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. Did it push back up? I'm scared to enter at this time, guys. Y'all know, like I told you, my win rate goes down. October made 50K last month, but I was negative at 8:30 and 9 o'clock. So with entries, so I'm probably just going to sit out, probably wrap up here soon. Honestly, don't know where I'm at on the day, because TradeZero, when you hold things over the not overnight, so I played, I already forgot what ticker that it was, the one I held overnight. Let me scroll down. What a crazy pre-market, though. Need a nap. Let's see the IFRX. So, dang it, this last candle just flushed. But when you hold overnight, TradeZero just jacks up your P&L. Like it all adds up, but like my daily P&L, because it bases it on the closing price right here. So I took an entry at 199, got out at like 168, 167, something like that this morning. But it shows I took a massive loss on it because it thinks, you know, it closed at one. I don't know how it calculates it, but my account value is accurate, but my daily P&L's jacked up. So I don't really know where I'm at on the day, but I'm green. But it looked ugly there for a little bit, I will admit. Just doing one more scan before I bounce, but I think I'm gonna wrap up for the day. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in today. It was a little bit more exciting. I haven't been keeping up with the comments as well today, so my bad. But anyways, if you're not a part of the Discord, we do have a Discord community. And if you're new to the channel, I live stream Monday through Thursday free here on YouTube and exclusively in Discord. But on this note, I'm going to wrap up, and maybe this is a glimpse into how the rest of the week will be, a little bit more exciting. So on that note, I will see y'all later.